Good morning. Today I will demonstrate the installation of an inline soft splice. You'll see these types in many different aircraft, and then the techniques I'll do today will be similar for the installation or repair of inline resistors, fuses, or diodes. The tools we're going to need are a set of crimpers, approved set of strippers, insertion removal tool, wires, splice, and then two connector pins. Okay, first thing we want to do is we want to strip the wire. Here we got a 16 gauge wire, set it on the 16 slot. Strip. Okay, next we want to put the pin onto the wire we just stripped. So here we're going to use the crimpers with the correct die, and we're set at 16 gauge right there. So we'll put the pin into the back. If you got the right die, it won't slip through. We'll put our pin, a wire into the pin, and we'll crimp down until it's done, and then it releases. Okay, now we want to insert the pin into the soft splice. So here's a bad practice. Just by pushing it in like this. Okay, so we're not sure if that's all the way in or seated, and there's a lot of intermittent problems by people doing just that. The pin will sit on top of the contact, and it will cause intermittent problems, especially when it's flying, and when it gets back to the ground it'll meter out right. So what you want to do, white is removal, and then the colored one is the insertion. So you want to take that and you want to push it in, and you can feel it locking in place. Pull it out and give it a couple tugs. So now we have a good solid splice. And to remove the pins, you use the white part of the tool. You kind of put the wire in between like that, and you slowly insert the tool. Kind of wiggle it around a little bit, and you feel this. You feel the sweet spot. And boom. One more thing important to note is typical rule of thumb: when you have a soft or rubber connector back shell or the soft splice like this, you want to use a plastic tool. If you use a metal tool, they make the metal tool in blue and white, you would gouge the rubber, and that would damage the splice.